astral travel, a longing to go home, deep connection with our guides, traveling above this planet, like all of the things and being in all the realms, moving through realms, parallel timelines. This is the energy for March 2025. So here is the monthly forecast for you. I want to break it down and help you navigate the energy to arrive in your highest timeline, become a master manifester, but also just to connect in and figure out what the fuck is going on because it's so intense right now. So I've been asked a couple of times, what decks am I using? So these are the two decks that I will be using today. Love them. They're super adorbs. So we're going to go into the overall theme. So starting with the overall theme, this is going to be about where am I? What day is it? What time is it? I don't know what realm I'm in. We have a lot of activation happening for us all throughout March. There is this massive energy portal opening that happened in the full moon in February, and it's going to go all the way through till the full moon in April. So, what this actually means, it's not like a gateway opening, it's a new energy that's coming down. So if you've been a part of the Starseed events that we've been doing, or the Galactic Ambassadors, the Starseed channeling that we've been doing, you've got a heads up on what's happening for us. I'm going to be hosting another one of those on the 13th. So Thursday the 13th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. You can go to the website and sign up for that, diamondnode.com, where we're going to be hashing apart like what is our role and what is this energy wave that we're moving through. We've got this energy wave. We're going to have another one happen in June that's going to last a couple of months. And then we're going to have another one happen in and around September. So there's three massive waves of opening this year for 2025. These waves are meant to activate our DNA, to activate that light body, to activate your wisdom, to activate your connection into a deeper understanding and expansion of all of the things. We are in the thick of transition right now, and we're at the doorstep. We've been waiting for this, and it's been building and building and building. 2025 is going to shake us in such an incredible way. I'm so stoked about it. And it's all about like understanding our purpose, our divine purpose, standing here on planet in this human experience on how to bring unity together. So we're going to see a lot of upheaval, but it's going to be gorgeous. So let's dive in, shall we? All right. Oh, just threw my cards everywhere. Okay. So we're going to start with the onset of March. This is going to be March 1st through to the 9th. So I'm going to do Saturday all the way through to the following Sunday. We've got big vibes. Like my heart is like pounding it's like very excitable, maybe anxious a little bit. We might be feeling a little bit of anxiousness as we move through this. So let's dive in here. Okay. The week seems to be broken up into three different vibes or three different levels that we're going to be moving up. So as we begin the week, we're going to be looking at, let's have a look here. Okay, we are going to be feeling, as we begin the week, we're really going to be feeling the onset of our ancestors and moving through this energy wave that we're being offered. We have a lot of deep connection happening for us in March. It is it is unbelievable, guys. Like I've had the honor of hosting quite a bit of galactic stuff throughout February, and I'm certainly going to be doing the exact same thing through March. So we've got the Andromeda, the golden elders of the Andromeda, really working with those that connect into that, and also those that connect into the Draco realm. This is about that balance, that unity. And we're going to be having a lot of ancestral wisdom moving through us as we set into March. And that just means getting really clear on what we're meant to do with it, getting really clear on self, on what wants to be healed within ourselves, what is holding us back from our highest possible vibration. The higher your vibration, the more wisdom, the more awakening, ascension, if you want to call it that. But it's really just about expanding that universal wisdom within your cellular structure that's going to be moving through the ego self. So it's going to be a lot of telepathic conversations or activation with telepathy happening. It's going to be a lot of like, oh, that's how it works. That's what my role is. So we have the opportunity for clarity. The other card that goes along with this is really in the same beautiful vibe. The way I'm seeing this is you are sitting here being filled and loved by all of your galactic descent. So star seeds, hold on. It's going to be through the roof, man. Like I've been going through it. A lot of my students have been going through it of like, what realm am I in? Like, I don't even know how to stay in this body. There's so much happening in our sleep state, in our dreams, in our meditations, in just our day to day, like clarity, these conversations coming in, this knowing coming in about what we're moving through and what we're moving into. And so it's just unbelievably powerful. I was asked by my guides to host quite a bit this month. So I'm back in the game full time here. But some of the things, some of them are very private for my already existing students, but one of the things that I want to open up a little bit for us, because the energy is so intense, if you identify as Draco energy, that means dragon energy. You love the dragon realms. It means that you have like energetic wings or the knowing of energetic wings, which the onset of that is a tremendous amount of upper chakra, like ache in the back, the upper back, feeling like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And you just know that you have them. Um, it's so my guides have asked me to open up a couple of different things. So we're going to absolutely be doing that Starseed event. It's going to be very playful, very informative. A lot of channeling is going to be happening in that from different councils. But then I'm hosting a very exclusive, and we just have a few seats left for this one, a Draco event. So it's an activation event. It's 4 weeks, 4 activations, 4 deep meditations, 4 channeling sessions with the Draco energy. And that's going to be hosted on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So for that one, it is private. You have to email reach out at diamond.com in order to sign up for that one. It's 198 USD. Okay, so put that aside. It is massive, intense energy. And we're going to be feeling that as we move into the beginning of the month. I will be in Mexico. I've been called to go to Mexico at the beginning of the month. The oceans are really calling me out right now. So I'm going to go spend a couple of days in meditation. And really just absorb that energy. I'm really excited to bring those downloads back to us as I come back the beginning of March. So as we move through the rest of the week, so the third, fourth, fifth, the sixth a little bit. Let's have a look here. You literally can't make this stuff up. This is so stunning. This is about your cosmic ancestor energy. This is about activation. Exactly what I was saying. Like, this is so crazy. We're feeling it come down. We're having our chakra system sort of shake up a little bit. We're having third eye, beautiful activation that's moving through the ear chakras for a deeper sense of telepathy with our guides. That's how we communicate with them. So those of you that are speaking light language, you're going to be able to start to translate this into your spoken word, which is so, it's not like gorgeous. We'll be able to deliver so much more intense messages, but we're going to be feeling this beautiful activation happening. But again, it's about that ancestry wisdom. So if you're really connected into the crystalline grid, if you're really connected into the pyramid grid, you're going to be feeling a shakeup happening, and you're going to be getting some ascension symptoms in here. So what I'm feeling is just a little bit of headache, a little bit of pressure, maybe some sinus congestion, maybe some ringing in the ears or rumbling in the ears almost, as these chakras are deeper activated for us. The card that goes along with this is a sense of feeling like I don't know where I fit. I feel different. I feel rebirthed. I feel like literally dazed and confused. I feel like I don't know what realm I'm in. I don't know what's going on. Why is it so intense? Don't let it wear you down. We're going to be using I am statements to help our body process this. So I am being activated. I am expanding my telepathy. I am standing in my truth. I am allowing divine purpose to move through me. I am allowing expansion of wisdom and my path to unfold for me with absolute ease. Really important that we keep a very calm energy this week. Very calm, very centered, very grounded. As we move towards the end of the week, so around the 6th, we're going to be feeling it the night of the 5th, 6th, all the way through to the 9th. Let's go into what we're getting from there. Literally can't make this up. This is insane to me. Like I want to break out laughing here. Cosmic ancestors all over again. We are going to be having so much communication. If you identify as a star seed the way I do, you're going to be feeling just rewritten. Like, it's going to be beautiful. I feel like we're going to be sleeping really dense, shorter sleep, but very heavy sleep, where we're going to be having these attunements, these activations. If you're tired, sleep, rest, don't force yourself. This is not a week of action. This is a week of being centered, being grounded, being anchored in order to receive these activations, in order to receive this expansion of wisdom. And then the card that goes along with this is all about soul growth. It's about a higher learning. Like, you can't make this up. I love this. So again, it's like we're going to be astral traveling so much in our sleep state. And then we're like flying back down to earth and being like hitting the ground, like, what just happened? It's very important this week that we spend time writing out the downloads that we're getting, that we just take a little bit of time to write out our dreams, to go and look in a dream dictionary and be like, what are the key pieces? What's speaking to me? We really want to take note of what's happening, because these are going to be big pieces to the full puzzle that you're going to be getting all year long. And it's one of those things, like, you ever have this feeling of like, Just when I think I know everything, I know nothing. It's like, oh, that's what I've been going through. And I know that we're really going to be feeling that as we go through this week. Okay, let's go into the week of the 10th. The week of the 10th. So we've got the 10th through to the 16th. Full moon is on the 14th Friday. This is why I'm hosting the Starseed event, the Galactic Ambassadors Starseed Channeling event on the 13th, so that you can take that information, you can take the meditation activation we're doing and actually do it again because you get the recording on the full moon. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen here. Oh, it's so much like anxiousness in a good way. Like I want to celebrate, but also like I feel like I'm just hyped right up. Like I could go for a run right now. Not really, obviously. Okay, overall theme of this week, we've got two different messages coming out. Okay, the first message, this is really beautiful. It's about patience. It is absolute about being centered, being grounded as we begin this week because the activations have been so heavy for us and they're going to be on the Starseed event. So, this is all about patience. It is allowing, it's telling yourself I'm not crazy. I understand getting these downloads and having these activations, and being sort of in the thick of the whirlwind of the energy that it is, that we can feel a little crazy and we're like, is this my imagination? Have I lost my mind? Like what's really happening right now? And just really stay calm with that. Patience, just keep writing it down in your journal and trust the process. So much is going to be unfolding for us this week. The other vibe that we have going on is the reinventing of self. So we've kind of, the reason we really would do well to stay present this whole week is going to be because the self awareness. So I don't believe spirituality is a thing. I think that fourth dimensional consciousness and all the love and lighters, which is beautiful, whatever, do your thing. I'm not judging. But I feel like that's this like glass ceiling, the snare of just replacing religion. So I don't believe in spirituality. I believe in expansion of universal wisdom. And the only way that that can happen is self awareness. So on one side of the coin, self awareness allows the other side of the coin to really flourish. And that's the expansion of wisdom, the expansion of knowing, the expansive of vibration. I believe in science. I don't believe in fluffy bullshit. So when we look at how the quantum world works, it's this exchange of releasing what's holding you back or transmuting, better put, what's holding you back. So we are going to be feeling this week the opportunity to self reflect. We're going to be feeling this opportunity to get really clear on the limiting beliefs, the beliefs that say, I can't, I won't, I shouldn't, who am I? All of those beliefs are going to be surfacing. Even if you've done a tremendous amount of healing, you're still going to have a little bit come to the surface to be able to look at it, transmute it into a different vibration, and then move forward with an expansive everything. That way you can receive more universal wisdom. So let's get into breaking it down. There is going to be a massive transition. This is why I'm being called to the ocean. I knew it. Wow. Okay. There's going to be a massive shift in the ocean. I don't know how to explain this. It sounds like I'm 10 shades fucking crazy, but it is what it is. We Everything is shifting, including Gaia. And as she shifts, everything on her shifts. Water has four forms. It has, liquid, gas, solid, but it also has plasmic energy. And I'm all about the plasma energy right now. And I'm getting so many downloads on that. I can't wait to share those. But this is about the frequency within her waters, the plasmic energy transmuting. So we're going to see a little bit of bizarre activity possibly in the ocean. It might look like a few little earthquakes. It might look like um, the tides being a little bit different or the life within the ocean being a little bit different. But there's a beautiful transition happening for, like, we're not the only ones going through it, right? Like humans love to be like, it's all about us. It's not. The aquatic life, is that how you say it? Like the whales, the dolphins, the everything that resides within the ocean waters are having their own ascension as well. And as they have their ascension, they're going to be feeling a little bit off. Not a great time to be swimming in the ocean. So this is probably why I'm back by then. But we're going to be feeling a huge transition. So if you're near the ocean as we move through into March, go and give it love and energy and admiration and acknowledgement to help it move with a little bit more ease. So we're going to be feeling that at the beginning of the week. We're going to see something really interesting. We're going to have an expansion as we move a little bit deeper into the week of that gateway opening, that portal opening, that new energy that's coming down. It's coming down in three waves. Um, It's so funny how this card actually looks like the background is moving. We're gonna have like that speaking to me about how it's going to intensify. So I do feel like this gateway is just going to keep intensifying the closer to the full moon. And we have that on Friday. So we're going to feel this intensity in activation, this intensity in this new energy intermingling with us. So we just want to stay really grounded. Important to program your water. That is simply intention. Hold the water, put the intention of vitality, of calm, of presence, of all of those things in it. And then as you're sipping it, you're going to help your body adjust. Let's go a little bit deeper into the week. Holy shit. Those of you that are in the private event, the Golden Children one, hold the fuck on. Like, this is insane because it is about crazy activation. It's heart centered activation. It is all of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of chakras within you being lit up. It's about light body code activation to a different level. And this is why we need to be looking at the beginning of a week, like the self awareness of what beliefs are holding me back so that we can transmute them to create more space for expansion. This is intense. This is probably the most intense energy that, like, I can feel it running through my body. It is going to be wild. Like, I don't have words. I'm literally lost for words. It is going to be beautiful activation. So we really want to make sure that we're spending time in a meditative state and that we're sharing energy with those that serve us. Hence the starseed. It's no, my guides always tell me when to do it. And the fact that we're doing it this week and that the Draco event is this month is so that we can come together in union and share energy and vibration. So, all of the guides, all of us as starseeds here on this planet, really remembering the truth of why we're here, really remembering the truth of why we're here, and remembering our origins and our connections and our star family. So, it's going to be a powerful week as we move towards the weekend. We've got everything is going through it right now in our galaxy. It's not just Earth. So I'm hearing as we move towards the weekend, Venus actually. So this state of connection, this state of love with Venus, the vibration of Venus being togetherness, union, patience, kindness, gentleness, very divine feminine energy. We've been feeling that. Have you noticed how many female energies, divine feminine energies are really rising to the table right now? Like I'm seeing it across the board. I'm seeing women just flourish right now. Those that identify as women. And so it's just I'm just blown away. I think it's stunning and it's beautiful and I can't freaking wait. And I don't even have words for it. This is what I mean by like I am stuck between realms. Like it's just a wild timeline for me right now. My words are lacking. Okay, let's go into the week of the 17th. Don't forget also that we have the Mystic Bundle going on. We got great reviews on that in February. So the Mystic Bundle is spiritual lessons. And I feel like the way they're delivered is connected into your guides as a collective. And there's a little bit of channeling in that. And there's a lot of spiritual lessons on how to truly arrive in your power, how to arrive in your highest level of ascension. So those Mystic Bundle, it's the Mystic Bundle. It runs on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. and they are recorded. And I feel like this is one of those weeks where I'm going to have to take note to self. Like, I feel like the 18th is going to be a really powerful lesson. So let's move through the onset of the week. Onset of the week, it's all about heart centered. It's, you cannot make this shit up. I just talk about Venus and love and beauty and heart centered and divine feminine and blah, this comes up. So this is all about being heart centered as we move into the week. So being really heart centered, walking with passion, walking with integrity, walking with love. That does not mean light and love. That means I love you enough to set a boundary. I love you enough to set you free. I love you enough to let you in. I love you enough to communicate unfiltered. I love you enough to just state my boundary. Like this is about being heart centered for all involved. It doesn't mean mushy gushy love and light. It means I am fierce. I am powerful. This is the expectation. These are my solutions. This is the direction I'm moving into. What will it take for you to stand beside me? conversations. Again, this gateway opening, I feel like the energy is going to soften a little bit for us as we do this week. So it was really intense on the full moon, and we're going to start to feel that softening, that integration of beauty, of grace, of trust, which is beautiful. So we just want to make sure that we're speaking from our heart. I've taught this tip a bunch of times, but I'll teach it again. The infinity symbol. Imagine that the middle of the infinity symbol is your throat and that it's looping from your third eye to your heart. So it's just moving through these three chakras, or yeah, these three chakras. That's going to help you speak your truth, your knowing. Speak it from a state of love and kindness or respect, right? So when we look at love, we have to look at, I respect you enough to say this instead of being in my head and trash talking you and getting mad and slamming cupboard doors or being like, "Rah." We're just going to speak it. And we're going to speak it firm with no emotion, with just, I love you enough to say this. So this is what's happening. So it's really, really beautiful vibe as we move later into the week. So we've got 1920. Again, it's connection, it's compassion, it's love, it's unity, it's softening. But I'm also hearing the integration and the absorbing of that, what would be called in the spiritual community, the dark feminine, the power, the fierceness, the don't fuck with me, the mama bear standing there being like, this is what I'm protecting. Sit down, sit down. So it's like we're really going to be integrating this, but in a way that serves us, not in a way that's unkind. It's going to be in a way of becoming unshakable, is what we're going to be feeling, which is an incredible, incredible opportunity for us. So really standing with, this is my heart, this is my purpose, this is my knowing. And if you do not match that, then you're going to sit down or step aside as I continue to progress forward. So we're really going to be feeling that. We want to be a little bit careful that we don't go too far into the spicy energy, which is also a thing, but not too far into the spicy energy, just firm and kind. As we move towards the weekend, so we've got 21, 22, 23, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Leveling up again, we're going to start to feel action energy. So it's this integration's happening, and then we're moving into absolute action. We've got this card, which is all about taking flight in our light, right? So this is about action, moving towards what we know to be. We may see a little bit of galactic energy up in the sky. We may see, you may have like the veil being thinner between the realms of your star seed family. So we're going to be seeing them a little bit or feeling them with more intensity, but this is action. So we're going to have divine inspired action this whole weekend. So it's really important that we're taking the time to listen as that inspired action is moving through. We're going to absolutely listen to it, even if the inspired action is take this way home instead of the normal way. Do it. We're just going to listen. And then we've got this as we round up the weekend, which is all about feeling the newness of what's coming, feeling really, really connected, even though we're all different. And that's the thing with starseeds is we are meant to be different. We're meant to stand out from the most of humanity. Like I was always the black sheep. I am the villain in a lot of people's stories, not my problem. Like my heart's pure, not my problem if you can't match that, right? That's for you. You're welcome for the trigger. Go look in the mirror, go to your journal, figure it out. If you hate me, you're smack talking me and you're pushing me away, that's you. That's not me. And so we really want to own that. We know that we're the black sheep. We know that we're sort of the renegades, that we're the outcasts, we're all of these things. And so we're kind of coming together now in this unique blend. And what I love about this, and one of the things that I often say about humanity is we're not meant to be the same. We are all different pixels within the rainbow, not the color. Like I'm not blue in the rainbow. I'm a pixel, a fraction of the collective that creates this beautiful thing. And so we're finding each other, absolutely finding each other and connecting into our starseed family. It's stunning. All right, let's go to the 24th. Monday the 24th, we're going to go all the way through to the 31st, which is Monday. I cannot wait for this. It's going to be so beautiful, guys. We're going to start the week. My cards, as I put them down, are spinning. So we're going to start the week with a little topsy turvy. We're getting this connection. We're feeling like, I feel like we're going to have a lot of like pinch me moments. Like, is this real? One of the things that I'm seeing, it's not my story to tell. not my stories to tell, but I'm gonna drop a little hint here. What I am seeing in my Starseed groups. So those that join the Galactic Ambassadors groups, if once they've been there a couple of times, they're invited into a private community, like a private page, where we communicate and we come together. And but also just in the groups themselves, especially in the Draco group, I am seeing starseeds move into love. I am seeing them find their soulmate, their partner, their equivalent. Like it's just stunning. And I feel like that is actually going to be a vibe for a lot of us as we finish up March. A deepening of love, whether that's for self or with your partner or for life, but also the opportunity to really connect into your person, your other human that's walking this crazy path waiting for you if you don't have them yet. Okay, so let's begin the week. It's about heart open, arms open, embracing. Even though she's on a swing, I am seeing it as embracing, as hugs, as love. So let's go into really making sure that we're exploring human affection as we begin this week. That's going to help up the voltage. So hugs are going to be really important. Connection, touch, physical touch is going to be important. It's going to help you really anchor in for what's coming in April, because April is like going to shake us up. So March is all about the activation, integration, and connection. And then April, we're going into an act like a crazy shakeup. Like all of us being put like Yahtzee, all of the starseeds being put into a cup, shook up, and thrown, and like go your happy way. So March is this opportunity. So let's begin this week with physical affection. One of the things that I teach my students that I also do myself on a regular basis is set yourself up for an hour in the bath and soak and talk to your four bodies, your emotional, your physical, your spiritual, and your mental body. Talk to them. So your mental body is your ego, your emotional body is your inner child, your consciousness, your soul is your spiritual body, that compass that's going on, and then your physical body, your meat suit. Go into a bath and have a conversation with all four bodies. Let them converse and then get out of the bath and take a really beautiful lotion or an oil and start at your toes and massage and just talk to your whole physical body all the way up and give it honor and love and admiration. Let it be seen, heard, and valued. Let it speak to you, and it's going to show you anything that wants to be healed, but it's also going to start to thrive a little bit more, which is going to help you move into more strength, more vitality in order to sustain the energy that's hitting us real hard in April. Okay, so we want to make sure we're doing that. As we move a little deeper into the week, stepping into divine purpose, walking the path. So you're going to be seeing a lot. This activation that's coming for us is all about bringing us to the divine purpose. It's not that it's a destination per se, but it is a arrival. When you arrive truly unshakable and trusting your divine purpose and understanding very clearly what it is, this is going to help you. The energy is going to help you with that. So we're going to be feeling that. So you just want to, again, trust everything you've written down in your dreams and your meditations. We're going to revisit on the 25, 26. So Tuesday, Wednesday of the month. Go and revisit all those pieces. I feel like there's going to be a big expansion in like, oh, duh, this is what I was supposed to do. Okay, I got it. I'm ready to go. We're going to be feeling the onset of action for April. And the downloads continue as we move deeper into the week. It's about as above, so below. It's also about the polarity. So the principle of polarity, the law of polarity, they're all in my book. You are two sides to the same coin. Which one is real, which one is not, it doesn't matter. But this is about you balancing and integrating the both sides, the polarity of yourself, the ego self, the consciousness self, the emotional human self, and the knowing starseed self, the dark and light, if you will, the standing in your power, not having to fake it till you make it. This is all about authenticity. So that's what it is. It's all about becoming absolutely, truly unfiltered in your authentic self, which is the highest possible vibration. So we have lots of opportunity to do that if you've been doing the work all month long. And then as we move towards the end of the week, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even Monday, it's one big whirlwind. It's about your power. It is all about, as we move through all of these activations and everything that's coming for us, there's going to be a big rewrite. Like, I don't want to drop it all here. I'm saving it for the Starseed event. But there's going to be a big rewrite in how you perceive humanity, how you perceive what our role on this planet is, how you perceive what's next, and how to save humanity, if you will, is a huge rewrite happening. And so as you individually, as we individually in our, perception of self move through all of these stepping stones that we've been talking about here, you're going to be opening up a bigger portal within yourself to connect into this energy awakening that's happening. And you're going to have a beautiful, perfect exchange, as above, so below, as within, so without. And when we do that, we get really clear on what the purpose of being human is, and what are we meant to do with all of the turmoil that we're experiencing on this planet. It is an incredible opportunity for really standing solid in your knowing, in the embodiment of this information, of this knowledge. There's a huge difference between knowledge and knowing. Knowledge is I can regurgitate something and pretend to be it. Knowing it means I've fully experienced it and I understand it inside and out. And that is the energy that's here for us right now. And as we do that, it makes us unshakable. It makes us so powerful. But power isn't a negative thing. Power is, I'm going to stand here and you can try to continue to operate our society structures the way they are, but I'm going to take them down. And that's what we're coming together for, is taking down those walls, taking down that disconnect between humanity, and standing here going, this is actually how we do it. So as hyped up as I am and as excited as I am, it literally feels like an honor. It feels like an honor to be here individually, collectively. It feels like an honor that I get to share information from your guides for you. It feels like an honor to be standing in this timeline and watching the walls crumble and being a part of that and rebuilding and starting something that's going to be just absolutely divine. So you might be feeling that move through you. And that can feel a little bit expansive. It can have moments of um, deep emotion as well. So just be patient with yourself as you navigate this energy. It's going to be wild. I love it. Mwah. Enjoy. Okay. I will see you guys for the daily energy forecast over on TikTok. So it's Diamond No on TikTok. Um, Please, I need to say this all the time now. I will not ask you to DM me. I will not send DMs. I will not send private messages. If I need anything, I will email you. So it comes from Diamond No, but it's not my role to reach out. And there is a lot of scammers right now on all of my platforms with my profile pic, pretending to be me and scamming people. And some people are taking the bait of that. Please don't. Please don't. I would never, ever. You have free will. I let you know what's going on with all of us over here. If you want to join, you join. If you don't, you don't. It's your journey. So I'm never going to ask you to do that. So please shut down the scammers. Um, they're not me. They're not me. All right. Go have the most amazing month. I can't wait to see you for April's energy forecast. The dailies are up on TikTok, live every Thursday at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Diamond No. I love you guys tremendously. Like this video, help a girl out, help me share this content, and make sure that you're subscribing to the channels, and stay tuned for the wild whirlwind. I'll be here as much as I can to support us moving through this. But until I see you next time, go look in the mirror and find as many reasons as you can to say thank you. I love you.